Clement's journey to the heart of Good Friday. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, a bear cub named Clement sat with his grandmother on a sunny afternoon. He had just come home from Sunday school, and his mind was full of questions. "Grandma," Clement asked, "why do they call it Good Friday if that's the day Jesus died? That doesn't sound very good at all." Grandma smiled gently and patted his head. "That's a very good question, Clement. It does sound a bit strange, doesn't it?" She smiled in her rocking chair and began to tell him a story. A long time ago, Jesus, who was full of love and mercy, did something incredibly powerful and loving. He gave his life on the cross as a perfect sacrifice, paying the price for the sins of all people, past, present, and future. He didn't do it because he was forced to, but because he loves everyone deeply, even those who did not love him in return. Clement's eyes widened. "But why? That sounds really sad." Grandma continued after thinking for a while. "Remember when you were a kid and you broke those glasswares at Uncle Hardy's store?" "I will never forget that," said Clement sadly. "Do you also remember what your daddy did?" asked Grandma. "Oh yes," said Clement happily. "He paid for all the glassware that I broke at the shop, and he didn't even scold me for that." "Exactly," Grandma said with a warm smile. "That's what Jesus did for us. He willingly took the punishment for all our sins by dying on the cross, just like your dad paid for the glassware you broke." "And yes, it was sad," said Grandma. "The day Jesus died, people cried, the sky became dark even though it was daytime, and the ground shook with a big rumble. But that wasn't the end of the story." She leaned in closer and smiled. 3 days later, on Easter Sunday, something amazing happened. Jesus came back to life. He beat death, and because of that, people could have hope, love, and forgiveness forever. Clement sat quietly for a moment, thinking. "So, it's called Good Friday because something good came out of something sad?" "That's right," said Grandma. "Even though it was a painful day, it brought something wonderful, hope for everyone, and that's why we call it Good Friday." Clement was elated. With both hands raised with joy, he said, "That makes sense. It's like a happy ending in a story." "Yes, my dear," Grandma said, "the best kind of story, one filled with love."